Sunday, November the 19th. 9 games on today's schedule. Let's check them out. Up first, we got Philly in Brooklyn taking on the Nets. Sixers, 3.5-point road favorites. I had them favored by 4 points. The Sixers, 9-3 on the year. In their last 5, they are 3-2. Actually snapped a 2-game losing streak. Bounced back with a win in Atlanta. Good win in that game. On the injury report, nothing to really report here. Kelly Oubre Jr. Still out. Guys, reports coming out that the police did not see any camera footage of him getting hit by a car. They're saying this is kind of like a Jussie Smollett type deal with Kelly Oubre Jr. Weird stuff going on over there with him. The Nets. Let's talk about the Nets. They are 6-6 on the year, 500 ball club. In their last 5 games, they are 3-2. You can't say they are still on an uptrend, even though their last one, Miami, dropped that game by 7. The covering machine, Brooklyn, we know, have been covering a ton of spreads. Lost by 7. Miami was a 3.5-point favorite. Second game that they have not covered this year. Now, how do I see this playing out, guys? Sixers, we know these two teams played last year also in the playoffs. The Sixers swept them in the first round. 3.5 points for Philly. I'm going to take them here. They are the better team. I like that bounce back win that they got in Atlanta. I think they can carry that over into this game. Take Philly with -3.5. Up next, we've got the Detroit Pistons in Toronto taking on the Raptors. Raptors 6.5-point home favorites. I had them favored by 8 points. The Pistons 2-11 on the year, 10-game losing streak, obviously on a downtrend. Do have a bunch of injuries. On the injury report, Jalen Duren listed as questionable. They're going to need him back if they are to snap out of this streak. The Raptors 5-7 on the year, 2 games below 500. Currently on a 2-game losing streak, have lost 3 out of their last 5 games. You can also say they are on a downtrend. Even though their last one against the Celtics, very competitive, only dropped that game by 3. Had their chances at the end to pull off the upset. They didn't do that. In that game, they got Gary Trent Jr. back. OG Anunoby still listed as questionable. Let's see if he gets back. Now, in this game, guys, 6.5 points obviously is very low for a Raptors team that was competitive in their last one against the Celtics. The Pistons, 10-game losing streak, playing like crap. 6.5 points, guys. Looks like a bit trappy to me. I'm going to take Detroit here with the +6.5, even though I'm guessing closer towards game time, this line is probably going to start going closer to my line estimate. Let's see what the best number we can get in this game, but I am going to be on the Pistons here. Up next, Orlando at Indy. The Pacers, 4.5-point home favorites. I had them favored by 5 points. The Magic, 7-5 on the year, 2 games above 500. Very impressive, 3 wins in their last 5 games, but the scheduling has been very tough. This record, guys, very good for Orlando. They are a bunch of studs. The Indiana Pacers also playing very well, 7-4 on the year, 4th place in the East. 4 wins in their last 5 games, also on an uptrend. Now, how do I see this game playing out, guys? Indiana Pacers, high-scoring team, scoring over 125, 130 points a game. The Orlando Magic do play better defense. They are a defensive-oriented team, can also score the ball. Guys, it is very tough to bet against the Orlando Magic. I just cannot bet against these guys. They play hard every single game, and like I said, they are a bunch of studs. Pacers, always tough at home, guys, but I'm going to take the dog here, the Orlando Magic, with the +4.5. Up next, the Denver Nuggets in Cleveland taking on the Cavs. Nuggets, 2.5-point road favorites. I had them favored by a bucket. Denver, 9-3 on the year, tied for first in the Western Conference. Actually, in their last 3 games, guys, dropped 2 of them, and both games on the road went to the Rockets, dropped that game by 3, and in their last one lost to the Pelicans. The absence of Jamal Murray has definitely affected the team. Not at home, pretty much invincible at home, guys. The Nuggets always find a way on their home court. On the road, even from last year, guys, a sub-500 ball club, they are definitely missing Jamal Murray. The Cavs, 6-6 on the year, 500. Been dealing with a bunch of injuries. In their last game, guys, Darius Garland did come back. He missed the previous one, the last game of the road trip against the Trailblazers. He played in the last one against the Pistons, an 8-point win. Donovan Mitchell missed that game with a hamstring injury, hamstring soreness. He's listed as questionable for this game, obviously, and a very important player. We've got to track his status. In this ballgame, guys, like I talked about, the Nuggets sub-500 on the road. They are favorites here. I like Cleveland here with the points. I'm going to take him here +2.5. But, guys, we are going to have to wait closer towards game time to get more clarity on Donovan Mitchell's status. But I do like Cleveland here at home. Up next, we've got Sacramento Kings in Dallas taking on the Mavs. Mavs currently 1 point home favorites. I also had them favored by a point. Sacramento 7-4 on the year, currently on a 5-game winning streak. Obviously uptrending, playing very good basketball, exciting basketball, scoring a ton of points, looking very sharp. Nothing to report here on the injury report. Sacramento should be coming this game at full strength. Dallas 1 point home favorites. They are 9-4 on the year. Were in action last night against the Bucks. Dropped that game by 7. Had their chances late in the game, but Milwaukee was just a bit too much for them. Kyrie Irving scored 39, Luka 35. Everyone else just sitting around watching those two players play. Now, guys, here how I see this game playing out. Obviously, the Sacramento Kings rested on a big-time uptrend. Do seem to have the advantage here. Dallas guys so far this year have won all their back-to-backs, have been playing very well on the second leg of back-to-backs. This is not going to be an easy ball game, but I'm going to take Dallas here with the -1. Luka and Kyrie are going to get theirs. We know the role players tend to play better at home. I like Dallas here with the -1. It is risky, guys, but I'll take it. Dallas to win at home. Up next, Phoenix and Salt Lake City taking on the Jazz. The Suns 4.5-point road favorites. I had them favored by 5. Phoenix 6-6 on the year. On a 2-game winning streak ever since Devin Booker came back. They've been lighting shit up, guys. 133 points against the Timberwolves. 131 in their last game against Utah. This is going to be the second leg of a little mini series between these two teams in Utah. Phoenix, like I talked about, when Devin Booker came back, I expect them to go on a big streak, guys. They're going to start winning a lot of ball games. Utah had a 2-game winning streak snapped against Phoenix, lost that game by 3, played pretty well, competitive at the end, had their chances, but dropped that game by 3. In this game, guys, I expect the Suns to win once again. I'm going to take them here with the -4.5. Those of you that don't want to lay the points, I think a money line bet on Phoenix is pretty safe. I can't see them losing this ball game. I'm going to take Phoenix here with the -4.5, my pick in this game. Up next, Boston in Memphis taking on the Grizzlies. Celtics currently 7-point road favorites. I had them favored by 9 points. Guys, keep in mind, this is the overnight number. Actually, the opening number in this game. Celtics favored by 7. I don't think this number is going to look like this tomorrow, but for the video's sake, we're going to have it Boston -7. The Celtics 10-2 on the year. 5-game winning streak. Best record in the NBA. And for most people, the best team in the NBA. I can't really argue against that. They have looked really, really strong in their first 12 games of the year. The Grizzlies, +7 we see here, 3-9 on the year. The team decimated with injuries. Poor start, 3-9, 6 games below 500. We know the Grizzlies guys have been very disappointing. On the injury front, don't think anybody is going to be coming back that did not play in last night's game in San Antonio. Big comeback win for the Grizzlies. They got down by 20. Actually ended up winning that game by 12. Huge run in the second half. Ran the Spurs out of the building. A lot of role players, guys, getting big minutes here. Like I said, the team decimated with injuries. Now, guys, I don't think you guys need me to tell you that this is a mismatch on paper. This -7, though, guys, is very short. If this number is going to be looking like this close towards tip-off, I'm going to take Memphis here with the +7. This is going to be a contrarian strategy bet. I don't think you guys need me to tell you that everyone's going to be taking the Celtics here with the -7. The Grizzlies on the second night of back-to-back, like I said, decimated with injuries, and 3-9 on the year. Let's go against the whole world, guys. Take Memphis here with the +7 just for the fuck of it. Up next, OKC is in Portland taking on the Trailblazers. The Thunder currently 7.5-point road favorites. I had them favored by 8.5 points. 9-4 in the year for the Thunder on a 4-game winning streak. Very impressive winning streak, guys. The competition has been very good. They beat Phoenix on the road, destroyed the San Antonio Spurs at home, and just beat the Warriors 2 straight in the Bay Area. Very impressive. Not too many teams, I think, are capable of doing that. The Thunder guys did need overtime in order to win that game. They're going to be a second night of a back-to-back against Portland. Portland guys, 3-9 on the year on a 6-game losing streak, decimated with injuries. We all know Portland, what they've been dealing with to start the season. Nobody is expected to come back from the injured players. They're still going to be playing with a lot of their scrubs. The Thunder guys, obviously the favorite in this game, but I think this can be a little tricky spot. Big win in overtime yesterday against the Warriors. I think this does have letdown written all over it. I don't think they can lose to Portland, but I think Portland can keep this within this 7.5-point line. Even though, guys, I do expect this number to be higher towards Tip-off probably close to my line estimate. We'll track this number though, guys, but I'm liking the Blazers here. For the video's sake, plus 7.5, even though I think we are going to get a better number closer towards tip-off. And in our last game of the night, we got the Houston Rockets in LA taking on the Lakers. Lakers 5.5 point home favorites. I had them favored by 5 points. Houston 6-4 on the year. Had their 6-game winning streak snapped in the previous game against the Clippers. Actually had their chances in that game. They dropped it by 6. Houston 0-3 on the road. All 6 wins coming at home. No new injuries to report in this game. Everyone that played against the Clippers should be in the lineup for this game against the Lakers. Lakers 5.5 point home favorites, 7-6 on the year. Have won 4 of their last 5 ball games. The team is uptrending, playing pretty good basketball. And their last one against Portland, 12-point win. Went in there, got the job done. Did not play down to the competition. Had control of the game pretty much throughout. 12-point win for the Lakers. Now, guys, in this ball game, 5.5 points kind of looks maybe like a lot the way the Houston Rockets have been playing lately. I'm not really buying into that. The team is 0-3 on the road. I like the Lakers. Their recent form is good. I'm going to take him here, guys, with the minus 5.5, my pick in this game. And this is what I got for you guys today on this Sunday, November the 19th. 9-game schedule. We broke each of the games down, did our analysis, got our picks, and we are ready to roll. Now, guys, like I did mention during the video, I am doing this video a little earlier than usual. Numbers are subject to change. If I have to update the information, it'll be down on the pinned comment. Also, my best bet of the day will be down an hour before tip-off. Also on my Twitter at Pick'nNBA Bets. Guys, give me a follow there. And that is going to be a wrap for me today, guys. Enjoy the games. Let's make some money. Enjoy your Sunday. And I will see you in tomorrow's video. Have a good one, guys. Later.